Most traders read the same recycled books over and over again. They're the books that they find on YouTube, forums, TikTok channels. But what about the books that traders do not get recommended, but could actually improve your trading tremendously? And today we're going to talk about 5 books here in front of me that will rewire your brain, will let you have a different perspective on life and trading, and they're absolutely fantastic books. So starting with number 1, and these are in no particular order, is How to Have a Life by Seneca, aka On the Shortness of Life. And it's this amazing 2,000-year-old reminder that life is short. We do not have unlimited time. And this book perfectly breaks down that illusion. Now, I actually have the dual language edition, which means I got the Latin on the left hand of the book and English on the right hand of the book. And to be honest, reading it like this, and I don't truly understand Latin, it makes it feel really authentic. It makes it feel raw, and it makes it feel like you're getting your information straight from the historical source, which is amazing. Now, for traders, this book can hit a little bit harder because trading is a really long and intensive journey where you will be over trading, risking too much, blowing up accounts, losing capital. It's such an effort, and sometimes it feels like you can make these mistakes over and over again because you have unlimited time. But this book perfectly explains why people do not have unlimited time, and it perfectly explains on what you should spend your time on and how to spend it. It's amazing. I would recommend this book to basically everyone. And yeah, Seneca, How to Have a Life. Get the dual language edition. Now, the second book on this list is going to be The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And The 4 Agreements has nothing to do with trading, but everything to do with life and the spiritual part of it. But you can cross the bridge here. So the 4 agreements are that you should be impeccable with your words. You should not take anything so personally. You should not make assumptions in life. And the fourth agreement is that you would always need to be trying your absolute best. Now, when it comes to these 4 agreements, how can you implement them in your trading? Now, when we're talking about being impeccable with your words, it relates straight to your trading journal, because your trading journal is not only numbers. It should be a lot of words. It should be a lot of explaining, and words form your reality. So when it comes to not making assumptions, you should always be looking for where the next trade is, and is there enough confirmation. You should not assume that the market is gonna go somewhere. You should always look for confirmation, and then and only then should your model perform in these markets. Now, when it comes to taking trading losses, don't take anything personally. This book describes it wonderfully. You should not take anything so personally. Life is huge. This world is amazing. It's big, but there's always so many opinions, and in trading, your opinion matters most. So when you are trying to crush yourself down because you've taken this loss, don't take it too personally. Look for what matters, look what is true about the trade you took, and then try to learn something from it. Now, when it comes to always trying your best, it's very plain, it's very simple. When it comes to trading, or you're a professional athlete, or you are a writer, you should always try to do your best in everything you do. Just commit, do it with intention, and strive towards the highest goal possible, which is the best way, in my opinion, on how to live life in general. And the third book on this list is not actually one book, it's an author. It's Carl Gustav Jung. And this list, again, is in no particular order, but if I would put something at number 1, maybe it would be the work of Jung, because his work is amazing when it comes to understanding yourself and the world around you. It's about the work you do in the shadows, how you can implement your shadows successfully, how you map out the psyche. And when it comes to trading, it's really important to understand why you are making that single mistake over and over and over again. And in a lot of places on the internet, you're talking about over trading, FOMO, over risking, and they are naming these simple solutions to it. But sometimes you need to dig a little bit deeper, and reading Jung's work on the unconscious and the shadow part of you, it totally is a game changer for your own trading. So definitely read Carl Gustav Jung. Start with his more simpler work, maybe Men and His Symbols, and then slowly work your way up, because all of his work is amazing. Now, the fourth book on this list is gonna be Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. And you are maybe wondering, why am I promoting a dystopian novel to a bunch of traders and people who want to level up in life? Because this book is an amazing reminder on why you are doing this in the first place. It's about freedom, and you are doing this for the freedom. This book will remind you that you're not doing this because of the money, and it will remind you on how the world actually looks like now, because Brave New World is about this dystopian place, and everyone is very comfortable. Everyone is numbed out, and nobody ever wakes up. And that's basically the world that we live in right now. Everyone is very comfortable and nobody wants to wake up. And reading this book will make you realize that you are doing this for freedom, and that you need to do everything that it takes to attract the freedom that you wanted. So the last one on this list, book number 5, it's again not one single book, it's a series, and it's fiction. And it's the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. And I don't know if you guys can see it properly, but this book got a little scruffed up in my backpack for 2 weeks reading it. And honestly, guys, this is a really enjoyable fiction series to read after a very tiring and long week of trading. Traders need to relax, just like any other person. And you can choose to put on the Netflix show on Friday night, but you can also choose to read this book, Red Rising. I have the other 2 books in front of me here, Golden Sun and Morning Star. And there's 3 other books that I haven't bought yet, but I will definitely be buying them. And these books are action-packed. And when you're done with trading at the end of the week, you need to step out of the charts, you need to step out of the spreadsheets. And Red Rising is how I have been resetting the last couple of weeks. And it's action-packed, it's brutal, it's strategic, it's about resilience, it's about loyalty, it's about friendship, it's about love. It's all these amazing topics packed in a couple of books. And sometimes the most powerful books and the most powerful lessons are not gonna be from textbooks, but fiction books like the Red Rising series. So definitely pick this up, it's amazing, start reading it, and it's a story that will give you energy to start next week as well. Now, if you're finding this video helpful so far, make sure to drop a comment down below which book you want to be discussed even more, because we're going to talk about books on this channel a lot. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go deep dive into some of these books. So let me know in the YouTube comments here down below what books I should dive in with you guys. Now, most traders will never touch the books I talked about today. They will never pick up Carl Jung, they will never pick up Brave New World, and they will never pick up the Red Rising series. But when you step into these worlds, when you study them, they are going to give you something other trading books will not give you, which is perspective. And that is what trading actually is. It's not about the shortcuts. It's not about the quick wins. It's about the studying you do and the work you put in. And when it comes to these books, they will give you a bigger vision. They will give you perspective. They will give you patience, and they will give you valuable lessons in every single one of them. So make sure to pick these books up. But the question you need to ask yourself right now is, which one are you going to pick up first and start reading next week?